Hi guys, it's Sancarn again here, bringing you a new episode of the Flatlander. Now, in the last episode, we made this massive octagonal wall around our little base here. I'll put a link up to that video in the, on the screen somewhere in the corner, like top left-hand corner, probably. But yes, anyway, in this episode, we're going to be starting on the lava. For the straight sides, so that's the north, south, east and west sides. I don't actually know which way is north or south yet, but yeah. I've got a lot of plans for this base, so do keep up with all the, all the stuff when it happens. Now this one is going to be kind of scary. Also, in other news, I completely wiped out the population of the village. It was going seriously out of control. Actually, I'll turn my sound down. Yeah, it was going seriously out of control, and I was just like, I'm just going to kill them all. Except this one guy. And that guy up there. And the guys in my spawner. Or in the thing that's going to be my spawner eventually. So let me just get up here quickly. Right. So yeah, I did a bit of testing. And it seems that I made this absolutely perfectly. Now I'm going to have to deal with these slimes. I didn't know this was a slime chunk. That may be a bit of a problem, actually. I was thinking of making these 3 wide. But that might be a bit of a problem. Anyway, guys, let's just get on with this to start with. So, firstly, we've got this block here, which I believe I don't have a mark for. What? Don't I have a mark for it? Wait, let me just do a bit of a water gliding. Oh, that is so weird. How would you know? Well, okay then. Thank God I got up here before I took the water. I suppose I will have a pillar up here. I'm looking for the pillars. You see the the netherrack pillar over there? And I've still got my debug screen on, haven't I? Let's switch that off quickly. Yeah. So this is our guide. And I can't believe that I did this so perfectly. Each one of these blocks is where we're going to be placing a lava source next to it. Although we are going to go 5 higher than this. I'm just laying out the guides. Let me just also put some torches along here quickly. I came prepared. Number 1 rule of being a Boy Scout: always be prepared. Right, actually I'll put a couple down here as well. Okay. Pardon me, guys. Right, so yeah. We can start from this end, it's no problem. And then, yeah, so we're placing a lava block each 2, so... Okay guys, I'm back. We'll carry on doing this. So yeah, basically I'm just going to do this all the way over to the other side. And then I'll start building them up. I'm going to need each of these to be a column. And you see? Perfect. It's amazing. Did you see that slime? It just jumped off. Oh god, I love these slimes sometimes. Hate them all the rest of the time, but hey. Now I'm going to just build this up 2 more, and then I'm just going to go and build this one up 2 more. And then jump across. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to build them up 2. I'll just build them up by 1. And then I got to do this again, how many times? Well, this is 2, so I got to do it 3 more times after this. So give me a sec, guys, and I'll just build these all up to 5. Alright guys, so I've done that. Now the next thing is I'm going to have to put a netherrack on the outside of these. And basically this is where I'm going to look up from the bottom and place my lava source on. Oh great. Tell you what, I can do it from down here. It prevents me having to jump from pillar to pillar, which I suppose is pretty good. It is slightly harder though. Okay guys, so I've done all of these pillars now. Also, if you've realised, I've switched my render distance to tiny, I think it is, just because I was getting some lag, and you know, the worst thing is when you have some lag and then you just fall off just randomly. Now the next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to leave that block there. That's very important, and basically what that's going to mean is that when we put the lava source block there, it doesn't spread into here, but it will spread out here and out in the frontal direction. So I'm just going to delete all these 3 blocks on all the rows, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I've done that. The next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go down there and into the slime infested landscape, and we're going to have to do some digging of holes. We need a hole here and basically 2 across for all the way. So if I just come over here, place my water, then I can quickly glide down here like so. Right, so I need basically a block down for every 2. So let's just do that quickly. Alrighty guys, so now we have our 9 buckets of lava. So now I'm just going to go over to this end over here, get this lava in my hand, and I'm just going to plonk that lava there. And now we should see this lava will go down, and where it sort of meets that hole, it'll just stop in its little triangular form around it, and the lava won't actually spread out. So let's just wait here and hope that our predictions are correct. Now the reason why it should do this is because all liquids sort of run towards the closest hole in I think it's a 1 block radius, if they can. And as you can see, it's not spreading at all. So we're all good there. Now we're just going to have to place these buckets of lava very carefully, because if I place it there, then I'm screwed. And I will not be able to clear it up in survival. Okay, so that's a large portion of the wall done. I calculated that this should take about 4 trips, and I won't let you guys sit through all of them, so I'll just cut it right here, and then I'll come back when we're on our last trip. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alrighty guys, we are back in the Flatlands, and how threatening does that look? That looks really threatening to me. We've got our next patch of lava. As you can see, we only actually need 3. but I've got 9 here, just because I'm going to start on the other sides after this. Get you down there. Now a little tip for you pro Flatlands people, never have your water elevator right next to your lava wall, because otherwise you'll have something like this developing, and yeah, burn. That's right. And well, as you can kind of assume, this is freaking annoying. So yeah, I've transferred my water elevator over to that side. It's my own fault really. I didn't quite think it through. Right, so I've dealt with that little issue. I'm just going to finish off with these parts. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're just going to check all along here. Make sure there are no missing bits, which there doesn't seem to be, so we're all good there. Now the next thing is that we need to go down to the right here. I won't be able to make that, will I? Well, I might be able to, but not a good idea to risk it. So we'll come down here. Now we need to grab 2 water source blocks, maybe more. Actually, 3 sounds good to me. And now is when we're actually going to make the wall itself. So let me just eat something here. I need to get around to my elevator. And that will involve sprinting. Alright, now to start making these walls. So, the way we're going to do this is actually very simple. When I came up with it, I was like, whoa, wow, I can do it that simply. So we're going to find the center, which is between these 2 bits. So I'm just going to build a pillar up, and then we're going to stick on this one, and actually 3 is a perfect number. We're going to place 1 there, we're going to place 1 there, and then we're going to place the other one here. And as there'll be a lot of hissing, as you can hear, but these things are starting to become cobble, and that's exactly what we want. And then once they have become fully cobbled, you can also do this, I think, to speed up the process. Because it updates the lava, but you should be able to actually see when the water spreads out down there. So let me just turn my settings up. So when the water starts flooding out this way from down there, that's when we know that this has made the whole wall. Trouble is, I can't actually see. Okay, so I think, well, it's done it for that one, and so this one and this guy have finished. What about this guy? Yep, that guy's finished as well. Right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we just basically sit on this cobble, place the stone there, and now we can walk forwards and we can place the others. Like that. And now I might be able to show you actually this update thing. Maybe not. Now this is much better than my the one I showed in my last video, because if you look down there, the lava source is actually still there, and this means that it doesn't waste as much lava, which is really good. Because the last one wasted a lot of lava sources. So we're just gonna make sure that all of these are done. Just give them a bit of an inspection as well. You can always be fooled. But no, it does look like everyone is done. So actually I'm going to take this lava out just so I don't have a mishap. And yeah, basically we just carry on like this all the way down the line. So when this is done, I will come back. I'll get back to you guys. Right guys, so I went a bit further than I said I would. I basically finished the wall. Then I took the lava sources from up there and placed them down there. Now the last thing that I really need to do to finish this off, just a bit of safety, is putting a block there over every one of these lava sources. Now the lava is there as a light source mainly. So currently we're just gonna make sure that we can't walk into our own light source. So it's to stop creepers and stuff like that spawning up here. Unfortunately it doesn't work for slimes. Oh look, there's another slime that's spawned. Oh great. Well, as soon as this is only safety and it isn't going to be the final product, I'll put some dirt here. Ooh. And there. Okay, so we've got our walkway pretty much done. The last final thing that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put an extra block on this walkway, and then sort of like a little handrail. But I think we'll probably do that once we've done everything else. If you can see over there, I have started on the next wall. So really now all I need to do is I need to go and finish that wall, and then I need to do that wall and that wall, and then we're done for the straights. Now I'm debating in my head whether or not I should time lapse this. See, I kind of want to, because then you guys can see how see the process of it being made. But the problem is they take so freaking long. Over in that corner, actually this corner didn't take an extreme amount of time like this one has done so far. I've done 7 out of 24. So I've done about, I guess you could call that around a quarter. And as you can see up here now, I've used dirt just because that's what I had on me at the time. It was just easier to use dirt. So and also what I basically did is I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that, went down, then went on to the next one. It's just easier this way, and then I can go in afterwards and just delete those 3 blocks all the way along. Just going to quickly go to sleep. Got my bed with me, so And now I guess I'll carry on. So yeah, I'm really unsure whether I should time lapse this or not, because I mean, one part of my head says yes, time lapse it. The other part says your computer will probably run out of memory if you time lapse this, so that's probably a bad idea. The only other thing I suppose I could do is I could just take some of the the best bits and mash them all together. That's probably the best idea, and then I can put recording on and off without without needing to record everything. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. And it's kind of hard because I need to, especially with the lava. I mean, this bit's alright. It's the main amount of time goes into walking back and forth to my portal to get the lava. That's where where most of the time is put in. Right guys, it's taken me about 4 or 5 hours, but I've done it. We've just got these little lava lights here with the walls up the side here. I still haven't got any outer bits to prevent spiders from spawning, but I think I will do that when I'm expanding the walkway and doing the railings. So just to show you guys that I have done everything and I'm not just like fooling you, I'll have a little walk around. As you can see down to the right there, I also made that little walkway just because it took so long to walk from the portal over there and then swim through all this water just to get to here. So I made that little bridge thing over to this little water stick outy thingy. I might actually put an actual elevator here in the end to get up onto the walls. I didn't really think it through, I just thought, oh, this was close to this bit here, I might as well put it here. So I might actually have an elevator up using well, not this, but using, you know, an actual water elevator around that area anyway. I might have one in all four on all four diagonals actually. That might be quite cool. Equidistant, all four diagonals have a little thing. I haven't really thought about like adding towers to the corners or anything, but well, I have thought of it. It just crossed my mind, obviously. I'm not sure whether I will do that or not. And what is with this? Now if I put an extra block here, is this? No, it isn't. It's not 3. No, slimes have nowhere to spawn, so I might as well do that while I'm walking around. Whoops. But yeah, this is this was a very simple build. It's just on an epic, massive scale. So it took a fair bit of time. In the next episode, for God's sake, we should be doing the diagonals. And well, I think I've walked around the whole thing now. So yeah, really guys, this will be the end of this episode. So I've done a huge amount. The castle is already looking, you know, pretty much done. We just, of course, need to do the diagonals, and once the diagonals are done, we are done with the walls outside. Oh, and of course, after doing the expansion on the walkway, so maybe about 2 more episodes on the outside of the castle, and then we'll have maybe well, the next job for me will be to wooden slab the whole thing, or at least fill everything with water. So I guess make a cobblestone rim around this whole thing, so the lava sources, you know, don't die because of water. And then I guess the next thing after that will be working on the slime spawner. Not slime spawner, sorry, the slime trap. So we're going to be digging trenches around the perimeter, and then putting water in them, and making sure the slimes get to where they need to be. There you go. And then after that, we'll work on the slime slaughtering machine, and I need a bed. To turn all the big slimes into little mini slimes. And then after that, we'll have our XP farm done, so we'll move on to the iron golem farm. After that, we'll start work. I think what we'll do then is we'll make a load of iron, and get up on a load of iron, get some really cool armor, good armor going, and then we'll start on a seed road, and we'll start on one of those, going out to a far off area, and then we'll be clearing the area and starting on the resource center. So we're looking at 5-6 episodes, and then we're going on to the resource center, a whole new project, a whole new area, and inside that is going to be loads of mini projects to do with each of the different types of farms that we're going to make. But I think this little area here will do us for now. And well, I guess, guys. Oh, also, guys, just a note. You might see those glass panes in the middle there, just hovering in midair. In midair. And the reason why they're there is, I heard in the new update, if you have a silk touch pick, you can actually pick up the glass panes. So I thought that might be a good idea, you know? If I save those glass panes, then I can actually have glass. And that will be a real luxury, because there's no other way of crafting glass. And I'll only be able to get them from the windows of buildings, so glass will be a luxury. Iron bars won't become such of a luxury, because I'll be able to get them from the iron golem spawner. But apart from that, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode. I guess I'll see you for the next episode. Alright, see you guys.
I love you. Yes, I do. Please take my flower. It's a gift to your face.